Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2
Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Hey there, I'm Sarah Hall. Ever since I can remember, the only thing I've loved more than sipping a good cup of coffee or basking in the Florida sunshine is listening to great stories. Now I'm looking to make my own splash on the big screen by telling a few stories of my own. In this series, you'll watch me take on one of the biggest challenges in the industry, to make my first feature film. With only $5,000 in the bank, I'm setting out to do what some would think impossible and inviting you to come along for the ride. This is Film from Scratch. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sarah and I'm still getting ready for the day. Everything is not very organized around here. This is actually my apartment where we're gonna be doing most of the pre-production for my feature film. And this is day one of me filming behind the scenes exclusive footage for you guys to see how we are moving into production for my first feature film. I went to film school. You know, I only went really for the writing part of it. I wasn't planning on being a director, producer. At this point, I'm doing pretty much everything, a lot of it myself, although I do have a team of people that are gonna be, you know, my crew on set. There's a lot to do. I have my little setup, my Mac over there where I do my writing. Today I have to write up a few contracts for my investor. I have to work on some NDAs and getting some other contracts and insurance for pre-production, for the actual filming process, which is gonna happen in about 3 months. We have a little less than 3 months now, so there's a lot going on. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so you guys, this is still day one. I'm just gonna show you guys what it's like to prepare. At this point, we're in pre-production for my first ever feature film. I'm the director, producer, and also the writer. So today I have to work on some technical things that have to do with casting, which also is a part of the script. Because we're already in the middle of casting, we have 2 lead roles. They're gonna be playing a mother and a father who are a married couple. They're not divorced, but they're separated. Because of that, it's really important that I want there to be some chemistry between these actors, and so I'm going to show you guys what I need to do today in order to prepare for the audition process. Because there's so many people that will apply at one time, you guys will actually be surprised at what you're looking at when you put out a cast call. I've created just a copy and paste email text that I can send people. So this is the process of casting. It's more involved than someone would think. This lady right here, she has the looks for the role, but she's not available on the dates that I need her to be available to film, and she's from out of state. So that's one person that's already out, and that's not because of performance, it's not because of looks, it's because simple availability. We have a $5,000 budget to make a full feature film that's going to be hopefully at least an hour, probably hour and a half long. You know, these are the challenges that I have on days like today. It's not too overwhelming because I knew a lot of this, but it's a lot to process. But that's just a part of it. So basically, I'm going to do some more work here, emailing these people back, asking them to go ahead and send me their virtual auditions. And then later, once I find a few of people that I really like, I'm going to have them do an in-person audition with me and probably my DP, maybe my AD, to see if they have the chemistry that I want for these roles. This is just a part of day one, and I'll let you guys know if there's anything else I'm gonna share with you today. Okay? All right guys, so I had some lunch. I emailed back some of the potential actors. Right now I'm working on the second draft of the script. To me, the first draft is the easiest. Now that I have it, I have to figure out how to make each scene in the script better. Sometimes you have to get rid of things that you liked or you thought worked and then they don't work anymore. What I'm gonna do is I need to figure out exactly what's happening in each scene to figure out what's working, what's not working, and then eventually I'm gonna change that. I might tweak some dialogue, whatever it is, it needs a lot of work, okay? I'm just gonna show you what it looks like here. Basically what we're gonna do is, you have the first scene right here. I'm gonna say this is scene 1, okay? So now I know First shot, exterior swimming pool day. Fade in, that means this is the first page of the script usually. I'm gonna go over here, then I have my notepad. Scene 1 is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Matt gives student swimming lesson in backyard. And then I'm just gonna put underneath here a little E for emotional. That's basically me trying to figure out emotionally what's actually happening in the scene between the characters. You know, figuring out, is that really working based on what the story's about, what I want it to be about. So I'll just go down here, number 2, will, you know, and basically that's what I'm gonna do. That's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. Okay. You guys, I'm just updating you on a couple of things that have come up this morning with the casting. I decided to boost our post on Backstage. I would say within less than 30 minutes, we started getting more applications, and it's the afternoon now, and we've gotten 6 to 8 more applicants. If you don't have enough potential cast members to look at and to audition for you, you're most likely not going to find the right person. A lot of these people that are applying, you know, some of them, they're not in the right location, they're not local. Part of something I put in the post, I said we're looking for people on the west coast of Florida, because that's where we're trying to film, around the Tampa area. And so some people are directly from that city. There's someone right here that just applied that's from Tampa, Florida. And then you have these other people, Washington, D.C., Manhattan, New York, San Antonio, Texas. In our budget, lodging is not really included. We have a small budget. We can't really pay to fly people in. It's just not gonna work. So I'm not even gonna let these people audition. Sometimes you have to pull some favors. My grandparents, they actually live on the West Coast. I can stay with them. They live probably 20 to 30 minutes max from the primary locations that we want to film at. I'm gonna make sure that I can stay there so that I don't have to pay for my own lodging during the process of being in production. There's plenty of people that have, I'm sure, done it on even less, but it's a very low budget. It's a low to no budget. Right now, that's what I'm working with. I need to email back this potential cast member. I will probably let her audition, and if she does really well, then I have to figure out logistics. So yeah, I will update you guys on anything else happening today, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, we've had a couple of developments, almost 5 o'clock. That's not really the end of my workday. I've got some other things to do. I need to make some adjustments still to the script today for the second draft. Probably the most exciting thing is that I received the first official audition from a potential cast member for the lead role. He was trying to email me. I think the file was too big, and so he just put it directly in this Backstage profile. Somehow he added it to that. So I'm gonna turn this around, show you guys. I'm actually pretty impressed with his audition. So I'm gonna try to set up some kind of Skype or Zoom call tomorrow with him. I'm not really gonna play all of this, but this was his audition. It was pretty good. He's actually a lot of what I thought he was gonna be, like just as a person, the way he talks. He's very, very close, if not perfect, to the person I'm looking for this role, which is awesome. I'm trying to set up a call with him probably tomorrow morning to just get to know him as a person, see what kind of acting experience he has, what his goals are. That's pretty much where we're at. I think that's a wrap on day 2 of the BTS footage. I'll touch base with you tomorrow again. All right, good night. So guys, today is day number 3. I got about 15 minutes, and then I'm getting ready to get on my first interview call with one of our potential cast members. He's going for the lead role. His physical appearance is like really close to what I would like, but you know, sometimes people, you know, when you get to know them, they're not the right fit. So I'm gonna hop on a quick Zoom call with him, and hopefully he's a great guy. Hopefully he fits exactly what I'm looking for. If he does, I would definitely put him on the short list. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. I'll check back with you guys here soon. I actually did not end up recording the interview with a potential lead cast member. It went pretty well. I ended up liking the guy as a person. He has a lot of experience just in life, not as much acting experience, but he is a dad, which is A+ for that. The hardest part of this whole process, for me at least, the casting is always like difficult because you want to find the absolute right person, and it's kind of like anything. It's almost like going on a date. With this particular guy, we'll probably end up casting him, but I can't say that right now just because I haven't seen everyone's auditions yet. There's a lot that goes into that. We'll see you guys and let you know what's happening. Okay guys, so I'm actually super excited right now. I have some interesting news on the casting process. This morning I was feeling a little discouraged because I hadn't got any good really applicants for the role of the wife and the mother in this story. All the women that have applied so far have been the wrong age, the wrong physical appearance. Even though I put all ethnicities, none of them have really been what I was thinking in my head. A lot of them were from out of state, so they weren't the right location, so there's no way I can cast them. So yeah, there's been a lot of roadblocks, but good news is we just had someone apply who might fit the exact role perfectly, and she lives right in the city that we're looking to film in. I'm pretty excited about this. I just messaged her and told her to please send me an audition. She talks about being a parent, how those roles always call out to her because she's also a mother. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm really hoping that if she does well in the audition, I'll hop on an interview call with her the same way I do with everyone. It's possible she could land this role. Fingers crossed for that, and I'll let you know how it goes.